Good evening, everyone. Vincent Cameron here with DogeGuard.dog, your source for distributor websites that are built to brand you, maximize your growth, duplication, and retention in your business. Now, tonight's broadcast, I first want to say thanks a lot to everybody who chose to spend the next hour with me learning and growing your business in the online marketing industry. I appreciate your time with me tonight, and I will do my best to provide as much value as I can. Now, I'll wait for the room to fill up before we actually get started here. We'll probably be discussing this is probably going to be one of the most important webcasts that I ever do with you guys. It's all about driving extremely targeted traffic to our website. And not only that, the bonus of this traffic is that we have the opportunity to build a relationship with our prospect before ever meeting them and developing a know, like, and trust atmosphere. And the only real way to be able to do this is through video. So tonight's topic will be none other than video marketing. I'm going to show you guys how to get inside of YouTube, how to get your videos ranked for traffic, how to get that traffic to convert, click onto your link and get that traffic to your website. I'll also be sharing towards the end of the webcast the best resolution for upload to YouTube so it looks crisp on any device. And finally, my video formula. And yes, there is an actual formula to this, guys, that'll allow you to really maximize the conversions through your videos. So you'll want to stay tuned for that. This, incidentally, guys, is the Guru University. It's something that all my clients have access to the moment that they grab their first website plan from me. They'll get access to the Guru University, and this is just jammed with not only how-to videos with inside your website's dashboard, but it provides so much more, like on how to post to sell and webcasts like this one being shared inside here exclusively. So this will not be replayed to the public. This will go directly in the Guru University vault. So for those of you who are here tonight, you're in for a real treat. So the first place I'm going to want to go is over on YouTube. I'm actually logged into YouTube, and as you can see, there's a lot of recommended kids videos. Clearly my children are on here more than I am. So what I wanted to show you here is this is basically where your potential prospect is going to find themselves, and inside of YouTube or another video source. I'm also going to give you guys a free tool that will allow you to submit your videos to some of the top rated video sites and top ranking video sites online today. So that's another little reason to have that pen and paper handy. So your potential prospect is going to go from their YouTube homepage. This is my YouTube homepage. And it may look a little bit different depending on what part of the world you're coming from, but my YouTube homepage looks similar to this, and they're gonna, just like they would in Google, they're gonna enter a search phrase with inside of YouTube. Now, a good indication that this is a search phrase that has the ability to drive traffic to not only your video for video views, but also to your website, and you've got that really great shot of closing a loyal customer or distributor from it. So your potential prospect has already been kind of a little educated from a local distributor, and then they come into Google and YouTube, they start doing their homework and their research. They decide to type in becoming an It Works distributor or loyal customer, let's just say, because a loyal customer is a great place to start. Becoming an It Works loyal customer. So as again, this is going to finish my search. If I had to probably type slower, it probably wouldn't have went so fast. So we're looking at here the search results page with inside of becoming an It Works loyal customer. There's over 12,000 search results, and another great indication if this is a search phrase that has the ability to make money, then we've got some ads running here down the right hand side as well, which is a great indication that if somebody's spending money on this position, then maybe we have a great chance of making money in that search phrase as well. So becoming an It Works loyal customer could be a money keyword. Now, a few things that you're going to notice with inside the search results, each one of them does have a thumbnail in place, and I'll talk about how we can customize this for maximizing the real clickability, as I like to refer to. So we really want to capitalize on all the real estate inside the search results by giving the best thumbnail we can produce, the best title, the best description down here, so that we can really maximize traffic to our videos. But not only do we want traffic to our videos, as you can see these two, this video here, the video here, this is a playlist up here, but more videos. Only two of these search results have the actual links with inside the description. So that's one of the things we're going to discuss as well when uploading a video, that we want to make sure that our website's address is at the beginning of that description, so that the user can actually click off from your web search inside of YouTube to your website. As you can see here, Melody McFarland, she has her website link. The first thing that you can see inside the description is her website link. So now somebody would click that link inside the description and end up back on Melody's site directly from the YouTube search. This is what I like to refer to as spillage. Now, spillage is anything that you're getting over and above what you originally wanted your desired action to be. So in this case, it would be watching her video, and now she's getting people that could be calling her from this description, could be clicking her link from this description, but most likely what we want is, again, that click through, and then they're on your video, they're watching your video, you've got your brand up front, and on the back of your video that has your phone number, your contact details. So you really want to make this full disclosure, guys. Always, first name, last name, phone number. This is your business, so you have to treat it as such. Make sure that your contact details are always front and center. So inside your description, Melody's got her first and last name, her position within inside the company, her contact details are front and center. So full disclosure, full business, nothing to hide here. It's a great company, great opportunity, and please reach out and contact me today. Right? So again, always branding you. She's got her and her husband Blair in the shot, so it really gives that personal appeal. This isn't some logo driven company where you'll never get a hold of anybody. There's no real person. This is a real person, a man and a woman, husband and wife, here to help you to start your It Works business. So front and center, again, always full disclosure. And again, at the end of Melody's website or video, she has the brand as well, finalizing the end of the video. And if I'm not sure if you guys seen that, it was pretty fast, but at the end there, it actually shows all of Melody's related videos. It keeps popping off on me. Okay, so there it is. Now we've got all the related videos here that are finalized at the end of the website. So as you can see here, Melody. Okay, so I mean, you can see the picture here I'm drawing. All of these videos are all Melody's, so that at this point the potential prospect has just watched Melody's video and is now presented with another 12 of Melody's videos lined up ready to watch. So there's nowhere else that the prospect can go. And as you can see on the right hand side here as well, and all the related, Melody owns every one of these videos. So she owns this entire YouTube page for herself, as well as the related videos. And I can click on any one of these videos and I can tell you that she owns most of the real estate revolving around her videos, her content, her value, her brand. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how we did this in just a moment. Now if I go back to the search results page, and I can just click on any one of these search results. So let's just click on this one as an example. We've got Sweet Glamour Makeup, and they're running an ad at the beginning of their post. This is another example of something that you're probably not going to want to do when submitting. So you want to turn off monetization, and we'll cover YouTube setting up and all those different details with inside the Guru University. For now, it's more about driving targeted prospects to your videos, to your website, and ultimately building your list. So as an example, we've got Sweet Glamour Makeup over on the right hand side here. Okay, so this isn't her, this isn't her, nope. So none of these videos and the related videos, and I can bet you at the end of this video probably the same results, is that there won't be any related articles. So this Sweet Glamour Makeup lady is losing a lot of traffic, and another prime example here of losing traffic, she doesn't have her website in her description, the first thing that the prospect needs to see before clicking on show more, because there isn't a lot of percentage of people who are going to open up show more and then there it is, check out my website, right? So she has her website down here, but if she had had that placed up above before the prospect clicks on show more, then they'll just click it. Okay, so they'll have the ability, I mean, we're used to clicking links, and you'll get a certain percentage, especially with that call to action, and we'll discuss that on upload. But having that link available to your prospect without having to click around or look anywhere, is the best thing for you. So that's the first tip you'd want to write down, is make sure that that link is the first thing that the user sees inside your description. This has been uploaded just under a year ago now, and it has 1,000 search volume. Melanace has only been up in the search result for 2 weeks and has over 60 hits onto the videos. So you can imagine over the accumulation. I mean, your videos represents you. It's like a salesperson operating around the clock, 24/7, all day, every day for you, selling for you. But the best part is it's you. Okay, so the prospect still really gets to, get to know who you are and like you and trust you and get to really, follow you, right? Build that list. The list starts to build. You start to provide even more value through your email system with inside the distributor website, and the loyal customers then start to trickle in, right? And then ultimately start to love the products, and then you build on that distributorship. So let's get back to the videos at hand. I'm going to show you again how exactly I did, and I took over that entire related section, and how I optimized my videos to be able to rank against other 10,000 videos and against somebody who's up there for almost a year now, and how I get up there right next to them over the course of a few days. So I'm just going to assume, first of all, that everybody has a Google account, and for my clients, I am assuming they are inside the Guru University classroom. So you've got yourself a YouTube account, and if you guys aren't familiar with getting a YouTube account, you can go ahead and YouTube that and stuff. But for the time being, and to save us some time, what I'm going to do is just assume that everybody has a Google account. So that could be a Gmail or a YouTube. But most of the time, it's just simply visiting youtube.com, clicking on your profile from Google icon on the top right, clicking at that point my channel. And when you hit my channel, you won't have a channel available, so it'll pop over and say there's no channel available. Would you like to create one? Go ahead and create one. And then you can use the how-to guides inside of Guru University to help you really maximize your channel art, channel positioning, playlists, all that kind of nice stuff inside of your YouTube channel. So that's behind there as well for all clients. Getting started, it's simply selecting upload, or maybe in some cases you can have it on a smartphone or your iPad. You simply shoot the video on the fly and then upload to YouTube through your mobile app. I'm on my desktop in this case, so what I want to do is just select a file to upload. Again, these are all available inside of your YouTube channel videos and tutorials. So we select our video as it's uploading. We actually have the ability to edit our video in real time, so we can start to populate our titles, descriptions, and tags. Now in the title, I'm a big believer of drawing action you really want to stand out in that search results page, so you want it to be something that's going to generate a reaction from that reader and hopefully get that click through. So you really want people coming to the video and taking the desired action, because without that, really, why are we making the videos in the first place, right? So I like to ask questions here. A great place for you guys to get started and get your feet wet with inside of videos is doing product reviews. You guys have probably, I think it's over 50 products, so you have a really great starting base right there of 50 videos. You can do videos for your distributor website that has been created for you. You can talk about each page, like make a video for each one of those pages, your frequently asked questions. You can do contest videos. There's lots of options available to you. So just no better time than now. Okay, so just get started now. I'll give you guys 90-day challenge. If you submit a video every day for the next 90 days, I guarantee you it'll impact your business in a big, big way. So back to the title, asking questions, but in this case what we're going to do is probably do a product review. So when we talk about products specifically and not the opportunity or loyal customer program, we're talking about a specific product. So for example, the Fat Fighter, we want to kind of draw attention to it, but we also really want to play into the mind of the searcher, and then this is more of a buyer or consumer search phrase specifically for your Fat Fighter. So you want to kind of solve one of the two things that most consumers have when purchasing online, and that is speed of delivery. So at this point we can't really do anything about the shipping and how fast they get the shipping, because that's all on the company. The other is saving money. Okay, so people want it fast and they want to save money. So in this case, what we can do is kind of play off of your loyal customer program. So what I would do is say something like save up to 40, let's do 40% off Fat Fighter. And then you want to put probably It Works in there. Okay, how about buy It Works? And then maybe even your number, so you could put your phone number in there as well to get your calls right off of that search result, as we discussed earlier. So if it's a product, this is a pretty decent little title that'll draw it in. You still have your Fat Fighter by It Works available in the actual title itself, so that's your search phrase that you're trying to tell YouTube that you really want to be found under. And then the first thing in your description, if you remember, we want to put our website's address. And YouTube, it's okay to put www.yourdomain.com, but when you're dealing with other website submissions for video, what we want to do is probably maintain that http:// and that'll make sure that our links are clickable inside of the descriptions, rather than somebody maybe have to highlight it and copy it and paste it, because let's face it, nobody really does that. So we really want this to be as easy as possible for the potential prospect to get what they're looking for, the information that they're looking for. So what I would do is, actually, if it's a specific product for the Fat Fighter, I'm doing a review on the Fat Fighter, I'd probably like to create a corresponding blog inside of the distributor website's blogging platform, create a specific blog on the Fat Fighter, and embed this video in there to give it that much more of a boost, much more credibility. And I would link that blog post, so it would be /Fat Fighter review as an example, or savings. Okay, so that would be my blog post inside of my distributor website. Now I'm linking that back. The prospect sees the video, likes the video, has a look at my specific review on the Fat Fighter as far as what the ingredients are and how to get it and where to get it from and how I'm going to be there for them as their representative. I love customer service, very supportive. And they get to know you a little bit better inside your customized distributor website, and things just flow very well for that prospect, rather than trying to find everything and hunt stuff down. Now, as far as the description goes, this does not have to be, a few chapters. Maybe a couple paragraphs is more than plenty. You can actually take some information from the corporate site, post it in here, so the specific data on Fat Fighter post itself with inside your shop. Take that and paste it in here. You can do that as well. And then always, again, your contact details, so distributor website, independent distributor, and then your phone number, and then your website address again on the bottom, so in two places, on the top and on the bottom. And your description should be just fine. So you want that Fat Fighter or whatever search phrase you're in there, so you've got the Fat Fighter description in there. What kind of maybe a couple sentences of how you feel about the Fat Fighter, what it's done for your sister, whatever the case may be. So kind of a little bit of a taster of what's to be found inside of the blog. So at the end of it, you can always end it saying ... Find out what happens next in my latest blog post. And then you have your blog post link again on the bottom, so you always have that call to action. And then I say things like, don't wait to make over your life. Call or click today. Okay? And then you have independent distributor, and then your phone number, and then your website address again. And that is one full description on one full video review. And the next stage and the final step into pulling this thing all together is what's called our tags. Inside our tags, we want to put some things that are related to the product, about 5 or 6 words, that's it. And then the secret sauce is, wait for it, the first tag we're going to put in, of course, probably be Fat Fighter. And we just separate tags based on comma. There's no hashtag required, just the word, then comma. So Fat Fighter, possibly It Works. How about distributor, support, customer, loyal, block, And that's about really rounded on what this post is really about. It's about you being a network distributor promoting fat fighters. You got a lot of support behind you if you become a loyal customer, and it blocks fat, right? Okay, so that's a pretty good thing. Now, the secret sauce in all of this is always getting that that related section and dominating that entire video page, what we discussed earlier, is tagging yourself. That's right. So put your first and your last name. You are the author of this content, so it just brings everything together. And I mean, it really does, as you've seen, work to get you to dominate those video page, and as well as the related videos at the end of your videos. So nobody, you can't really lose. There's no traffic unless they click the back button or the X to close out their browser. They're clicking on your content. So it works really, really well. It's a strategy I've been using for years, and it has been continuing to work. So it's a long-term strategy. And as with anything, video is a long-term strategy as well. Again, I challenge you guys to the next 90 days to release a video a day, and I guarantee you it'll make a huge impact when following these strategies inside of your business. So again, Jane Doe, I want to put my last name in there, first and last name. Make sure that my brand is in there. Finally, over on the right hand side, we've got the privacy settings. This will give us the ability to share this just with our team members. So putting it unlisted will only be available to the people you share the link to. And this is perfect, like I said, for team building and team strategizing and sharing tools between back and forth with your team. And then public is in most cases where we want to go. We want to be able to be found inside the search results, and public is going to allow us to do that. And another great feature inside of the YouTube sharing is the ability to take this one individual share and broadcast it across any other social network that's attached to your YouTube account. So you can attach, and again, this is inside the Guru University. We're going to talk a little bit more about setting up and optimizing your YouTube channel. But for now, you attach that social network. You can now post once in YouTube, and once submitted, it gets automatically shared with inside Google, Facebook, Twitter, or any other social account that you have attached. And finally, to really draw attention, to get that exposure inside the search engine, and not only do you want to, you really want to maximize all the avenues, and the first thing that the searcher sees, as we discussed, is that thumbnail. So they really want to capitalize on that real estate. It's very important. And one of the strategies that I love to use, and it seems to be working like crazy, and again for many years, I always like to use a bright kind of pattern in behind the back end of the video, and then a big bold what's called impact font, and this allows me to share the message, a readable message within inside that thumbnail before the prospect even clicks it, so I can give them that message like click here. And another great one that I have, I'll put up just so you guys can kind of get a good feel of how these thumbnails can really maximize what the prospect sees before clicking it. So now I have posting 102. It's inside the Guru University. They can kind of navigate my videos just based on the thumbnail and what the thumbnail says. So posting 102. Another one, if we've got an opportunity here to be able to share the one, doesn't look like it's available. It must have already been published, so I got rid of the image. But I had one that said new you review. Okay, so that was very clear. It had a big picture of the product as well as the text, very readable inside the search results page. So utilizing your thumbnail to the best of your ability, and you can create thumbnails. There's a with inside of your built-in Paint platform. But for Guru University, guys, there's an actual software program that'll allow you to help you build these thumbnails, and I'm going to be sharing that as well after this video is posted with inside the back. So these strategies, guys, can get you ranked with inside of YouTube in as little as an hour. Okay, as soon as when you get indexed, you can get ranking with inside of as little. I've had videos rank in as little as an hour, and on Google in as little as 24 hours. So this is some really great strategy building, long-term business sustaining traffic I'm talking about here through video. The more distribution you can get on your content, the better. And if you've got your blogs rocking and rolling with inside your distributor website, with videos being embedded in every other blog or every blog post, Google is going to get in there, snatch you up, and give you some serious rewards based on search traffic. They reward the people who are out there trying to provide value to the community and give back. and the spiders are smart enough to realize what's true and what's not true. So you really want to get out there, be honest, try and build your business the right way. Share as much value as you can with inside your videos. Get to know, like, and trust you. Build that list and rock your business. I hope these video strategies were very helpful. We discussed on how to post, gave you a great strategy, and I walked you through the search results page of YouTube that most prospects are going to be coming from. So you really want to capitalize your thumbnail, the first section of your description, so that link is available for your prospect to click your website right inside the search results, and as well as your contact details. You can go ahead and find that inside of your title. Then that's even better. You might be able to get some phone calls off of that search result page. So as promised, the goodies. The best resolution to upload inside of YouTube is 1920 by 1080 HD. Now this is going to allow you to have a very crisp, high quality video on any platform that your prospect visits you on, whether it's a mobile device, a tablet, desktop computer, or even their HD TVs at home. You're going to look like a star. The next thing is the free video distribution source online. You can go here, sign up to about 3 to 4, and I'll have the list of all the video sites inside the Guru University that really tend to get a lot of good exposure with inside of search. So I'll be sharing those with you as well. For everyone else, just visit oneload.com. Once you're on OneLoad, it looks just like this. You've got that nice fancy banner. You can log in through your social accounts, and inside you're going to have the ability to upload to some of the best video sites online today for nothing. You actually have the ability to go even further if you want to pay for a nice, great, press release type style video submission. You can go on to places like these as well. Okay, so be seen with inside of these website networks. So oneload.com. It's a great resource. And finally, the video formula, what everybody's been waiting for, my video formula for high conversions. I was trying to come up with some kind of cool synonym, but I really couldn't. It's just ISPC. Okay, that's short form for intro, short story, pre-close, and close. I'll say that again. Intro, short story, pre-close, and close. Now let's break these down individually so you can really get an understanding before hitting the video world, okay? The intro can be done with anything. Inside of the couple 5 to 10 seconds before your video actually starts, you put your brand in there, okay? This is where it's going to kind of soak into the prospect's mind each and every time that they watch your video. You want that front and the back end of your video. So that can be with a slide, so an image. It's something that image can hold an image for like 3 to 5 seconds. It can be an animated logo. There's websites out there, and I'll have these inside the Guru University, where you can get some really great logo animation effects for a very great price. Then you've got the 5 to 10 seconds of just you speaking, okay? So it can be kind of like what I did when I launched this. Good evening, everyone. Vincent Cameron, VincentCameron.com, your source for distributor websites that are built to brand you, maximize the growth, duplication, and retention in your company. So that was less than definitely 10 seconds. That was a kind of a little elevator pitch on what I am and what I do. So that intro is very important as well. Secondly, we were looking at our short story. Now this is where we really kind of want to relate and bring this person into our world, okay? So that potential prospect, whether it's a specific product you're discussing or if it's the distributor side, the opportunity, you really want to speak to that mindset individually, trying to, bring them a story. So keep it relatable and use, if you can, available, and I would highly recommend to keep it above board, and that's real stories. So my Aunt May had this with that product, or my Uncle John had this with this specific product, and really tell the story so that you can bring that prospect into it. So the short story is really important. You really want to bring in kind of the problem, or I'd like to say pain that the prospect is feeling. So if it is the arthritis, or if it is that sore back, or if it is that restless sleep, or if it is the no time freedom or financial freedom, whatever it is, you kind of dig at it a little bit on the short story and say the pre-close, the solution, ABC product, okay? So the results through others. You give that social proof. My brother John, so you're not the first. I had hundreds of thousands of stories just like you, and because of ABC This is now where we're at. So you've got that kind of a pre-close with you bringing up the solution, what it is, either the opportunity, the specific product, your customer service ability, whatever that pre-close is. And then finally, the close, the all-important close. It's the reason we're putting this content online, right, guys? Videos, distribution, press releases, article submissions, blogging content, Facebook posts. It's all about that close and that one final call to action into the business or that loyal customer. So you really run it just at this point at the video, tell them what they need to do next. So just go in for the close, tell them how to buy. Okay, so click the link below in the description to find out more. Visit my website, VincentCameron.com, to get your own distributor website. After providing that value and given that short story and story intro, given that solution, you can go ahead now and make that close prominent, tell them what to do next. You can have that link very prominent inside the beginning of the description as we discussed, and then that buy now button inside of your blog post or inside of your website. It's very clear, make it vibrant enough for that your prospect can't miss it, and make sure that that close happens after each and every piece of valuable content you distribute. You make sure you guys get that close at the end. So that's my video formula: ISPC, intro, short story, pre-close, and close. You keep that in place and those kind of ticks in place as you're going through your first few videos. And again, people ask me all the time, should it be me, Vince? Should I be the one that gets in front of the video, or should I do screenshots just like what you do? I highly, highly recommend it being you in front of that video. You guys are a belly-to-belly business. You really want to get yourself out there. People are going to follow people. They're going to get to know, like, and trust you, and they will never leave you if you provide that superior customer service and get yourself out there. Okay, guys? Best of luck to you. I hope this video was helpful, and we'll see you in the next one.